Before moving on, let's get a little bit of clarity around three terms that we keep using quite frequently in CDP. We talk about learning theories, we also talk about learning types, and we also talk about learning styles. So what are these three different concepts? How are they connected? Well, in learning, there can be types or theories. And I would say that types are more important because types are the actual practical way in which people learn. And if somebody has made a theory using a specific type of learning, then that becomes a learning theory. For example, conditioning is a type of learning. And if somebody has taken conditioning and made a theory out of it, then that becomes a learning theory. But styles are also very, very important because in each of these theories or types, there can be several different styles in which people actually learn. For example, some things can be learnt in a verbal mode by talking, and some have to be learnt through interaction with others. Some things can be learnt through indirect experience, that is, you are observing somebody performing an experiment and you can learn through that. But some have to be learnt only through direct experience. That is, I can observe somebody riding a cycle, but I cannot learn through such indirect experience. I have to experience it directly to learn how to ride a cycle. So that is direct experience. And some things require a certain level of logic or reasoning or reflection to understand, convert the information into knowledge and learn. And some things like dance or gymnastics can be learnt through kinesthetic mode only. Some things can be learnt in a sequential manner. You have to complete chapter 1 before you go to chapter 2, then go to chapter 3. Whereas some other things can be learnt simultaneously. You can learn two languages simultaneously. Some things can be learnt through a visual mode by seeing. Some things can be learnt through an auditory mode, that is by hearing. And some things you have to touch, feel and experience, that is tactile. And only then you can learn that. And things like songs or tunes, you can learn through a rhythmic or a melodic mode. So these are the different learning styles that people use.